If you're hungry, you ain't got a plan, head on over to the Cookin Man. He can do it when nobody else can. Come on, Cookin Man, he's a cooking. He's really cooking. He's really cooking for you. I'm really cooking. I think I'm cooking. I'm cruisin' fried too. Cruisin' fried. I'm cruisin' fried. I feel like I died and I went up to heaven, 'cause I've been cruisin' fried. Alright, boys and girls, welcome in. This is another episode of the Cookin Man for Cruisin Fried, a subsidiary of Buddha Tours and Buddha and the Pests Industries media conglomerate. And today we got a special for you. We're going to do a hippie party treat for you. You know, you might say, what makes it a hippie party treat? Well, we'll show you what makes it a hippie party treat. But first, we got a couple things we need to do. First off, we had a harvest out in the backyard. When my potatoes get a little, start to get them little eyes on them, when they start to bead up in the pantry, I take them and I plant them in the backyard over about where I plant the bib lettuce. And this is a small harvest I had this morning. And I don't know if you can see these guys very well or not, but there's some of them that are so dang small. I mean, check that guy out. Now, it looks almost like I wonder what that would taste like. Nope. Cook 'em. Oh, that's why they call it Cookin Man Show. Cook it. And also we got a present. We got a present in the mail from Miss Robin Caro over at the Words of Wisdom podcast. She puts out astrological, spiritual advice, suggestions, lets you know what the moon and all them planets are doing. As long as the moon comes, the sun comes up, I'm happy. But I believe in some of that. But these are thinking glasses. You put them on, and they help you to ponder on stuff. You know, you can put them on and look in the mirror, and I get all kinds of ideas, like, why the hell did she send me these glasses? But, hey, they got little diamonds on the top up there. I'm going to have to get these. I'm going to take them into the jewelers to see. These might be real diamonds. I don't know. She might be wealthy. I don't know. But anyway, so we're going to do a party treat this fall. You're going to be invited to a lot of parties. Halloween's coming up, Christmas coming up. So what we want to do, by the way, check out the Buddha and the Pest hoodie. Yeah, they're not available right now. We gotta I need an office assistant or some shit. But anyways, now, common thing to do is to make you a tray. And you want to be careful, because I have just noticed that this thing definitely does not belong on a party tray. And this doesn't look bad, but you gotta make it a hippie party tray. And one thing you want to do, I noticed this when I was cutting the cheese up. Now, if you're like me and you live by yourself, sometimes you start chomping on the cheese, you know, you just, you know, and you want to cut off the bite marks, because some other people might not want to have your bite marks on the cheese, you know, so cut off a large portion so none of your germs have gotten up in there. And that's good. This is a Kobe cheddar mix, and I'm going to chop this real quick. Normally I use a cutting board, but I don't want to set the shot up again. And you cut it up in small sizes. Now this particular tray is being done. I'm going over to a Michael Jonathan Wood Songs Artist Picnic. Now, an Artist Picnic, you might say, well, what is an Artist Picnic, Buddha? And I will tell you what that is. Michael Jonathan is the man. He's a painter. He's a banjo player, sorry to say. He's a singer-songwriter. He does the Wood Songs TV show, the Wood Songs for Kids TV show. They both have radios, too. He's an accomplished painter, performer, credible repertoire. And he holds these artist picnics. And there's the one I'm going to in Paris, Kentucky, is going to have 10 painters, 10 prose writers, 10 poets, and 10 singer-songwriters. That's where I come in. And you bring a dessert in an entree. And at 1 o'clock for an hour, you introduce yourself and you meet everybody and you have dessert and you drink coffee and tea or whatever and hang out. Then you got 2 hours. You have to go write a song, paint a picture, write a poem, write a short story, article or a chapter, and then you come back, and then you have 2 hours, and you share in the potluck, and everybody performs their music, shows their painting, reads their poetry, prose. It is a really cool thing. I've gotten 2 really cool songs out of that, and I'm going on Sunday, and it's going to be great. Now they have them all over the country now. If you would like to have one in your area, just Google Wood Songs Artist Picnic, and you can tell them Buddha says. It won't make any difference, but at least they'll know and think about it. But anyway, so now, how are we going to turn this into a hippie party treat? Well, now, you get yourself a cabbage. A cabbage! And you'll notice the cabbage does not stand upright because of the nub. That's the technical term for that nub there. So you cut it off. And you save this stuff. You can cook this stuff and eat it later on. It's got the name of the hippie party treat because back in, I think it was 1977, my sister, who was a very straight up righteous member of society, came to a party at my house in the Highlands in Louisville, Kentucky, where there was a preponderance of hippies, as we were called, and she brought one of these things, and at the end of the night, she came back in to get her cabbage head, and we had done chopped it up and dipped it in dip and ate the stuff. I mean, it was all gone, wasn't a speck left. But what you do, now you're going to need you some toothpicks. Now these are silver anniversary wedding toothpicks, but what I do, I go to, the K grocery store, and they have specials sometimes. You can get these for, 50 cents for 100 of them. What you want to do, simple as pie. Pop your cheese on there. Boom. And you want to make it so the shiny side is up. You want people, you think of display. All these high-end, yuppie foods. It's all about the display. They can bring you 1/8 of an ounce of asparagus foam and make it look like $1 million. But it ain't gonna stick to your ribs, I can tell you that much. I got a song about that called Southern Country Cooking. But anyway, just stick them in there and you mix them up a little bit. Put a little piece of, this is summer sausage, or Polish sausage. It's all cooked. Make sure that it is cooked. You don't want any. We'll put him on the top. And then you go around, and it's not hard to do, obviously. You don't have to put meat. Don't put meat on all of them. Some people don't eat meat, And thinking about the vegetarian people and all, put the solid cheese ones off in a section by themselves so they don't touch. I know some vegans that are really, really strict about that stuff. I was in where was that? I think it was Austin, Texas. And we were with a guy, and he's a singer-songwriter, and he went back in the kitchen and made sure that they weren't cooking like sausage or something in the same skillet that they cooked the beans in. Bobby Bridgers is the man's name. He's an incredible singer-songwriter. And he went in there and he made sure that they were not using that skillet for meat. And I always thought that was pretty cool. Of course, I'd have probably licked the skillet, but that's just me, And this is a special mozzarella. It comes like in a braid, and it's got hatch chili on it. Hatchchile. I'm thinking it's chili, not hatch chow. That doesn't sound very good. That sounds like a kid that comes home from school and has to stay home by himself. He's a hatch child. But this stuff has got a little bit of a tang to it. Tang. It's pretty tasty. But anyways, you can do this and you fill it up. And I'm going to take a break real quick, and I'm going to fill the ball up with cheese, and I'll be right back at you. We got it back now. Look at there. What a treat. Genuine hippie cheese, may meet the cabbage head. If you're feeling hungry, you don't know what to do. No need for tears, baby, no need to go boo. Cookin Man, he certainly can make a tasty dish that's never been seen by man. Cooking time, cooking time with Cookin Man. Getting fried anytime we can. You notice that a lot of words are about getting stoned or about cooking. I got fried, I got toasted, I did a wake and bake, I'm baked. Cruisin Fried. Oh, by the way, we found the Cookin Man chef's hat. It was lined. I got a big pile of tie-dye stuff from Mr. Dan, the tie-dye man over there in Georgia, like north central Georgia, and it was laying just right on the top of the pile, but it was like camouflaged in with all the stuff. I'm gonna make. Dan had a bunch of pillowcases that were tie-dyed, and I'm gonna make curtains for my little trailer over at the quarry outside of Athens. So, anyways, thank y'all for sharing the Cookin Man with me. Go home, make yourself a hippie cheese, cabbage head, meat treat, and see you next time on Cruisin Fried with the Cookin Man for Buddha and the Pests and Buddha Tours Ltd.